Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to SMS Buzz, your source for all the happenings around the school. Our episode today covers all the corners of the community. We start off with interviews from members of the middle school's Math Counts Club, then our regular episode of Geek Weekly. And lastly, we'll be taking interviews from the wrestling team. Find out more on our February 26th bi-weekly edition of SMS Buzz.
Happy Monday, Hornets, and welcome back to another exciting episode of SMS Buzz. Today's episode starts off with a recap of our recent Math Counts competition, including interviews with people out of the team. Then our always helpful educational segment of Geek Weekly, and we will end it off with a segment about the wrestling team.
What was the competition like?
The competition took place in a really big room, and we had the test passed out to us on paper, and we all had to be quiet during the test. It was really stressful, but it was also hard because all the tests were hard. We took 3 rounds of tests. One of them was individual. The second one was 4 sets of 2 questions, and the third one was as a team. And then we got lunch, and then after that there was a Jeopardy round for the top 10 individual competition scores.
Why did you join Math Counts?
I joined Math Counts because it sounded interesting, and I generally like doing math, and I wanted to learn more about math, and yeah.
What do you enjoy about being on the Math Counts team?
Everyone's really nice and helpful and supportive, and we get to learn new stuff, and sometimes we have celebrations after the competition, but overall it's just really fun, and I like challenging myself.
What was the competition like?
Competition was good. We had different parts of the competition. There was some where it was by ourselves, and there was some where we were with a team. So it was pretty fun to try to solve new math problems.
What do you enjoy about Math Counts?
I enjoy figuring out new ways to solve problems and to do it with friends.
Why did you join Math Counts?
I joined Math Counts because I was interested in math and wanted to learn more about it, and some friends of mine were also joining.
They must be smart to be able to do math outside of school and still be good at it.
Those problems seem so complex and difficult. They are definitely some smart Hornets.
It's that time of the episode again.
We always learn something new when Geek Weekly comes on, so let's let the learning begin.
What's up, scholarly Samaritans, and welcome back to Geek Weekly, a place for geeks, freaks, and nerds alike. I'm your host and resident geek, Josh Gutowski, but without further ado, let's jump right in. The latest and greatest VR headset, the Apple Vision Pro, was released on Groundhog's Day this year, and is Apple's take on a practical use for VR. Starting at $3,500, the Vision Pro is obscenely expensive, but some say is completely worth it. To compare it to another headset on the market, the Meta Quest 3 is $500, but as affordable as it is, much lower quality, and it's worse overall. The Vision Pro is much higher quality and overall has more features, with hand tracking, eye tracking, and seamless compatibility with Mac. Wicked, a 2003 Broadway musical spin-off of The Wizard of Oz, is getting its debut on the big screen. At Super Bowl 2024, a trailer dropped, officially releasing that mega pop star Ariana Grande and Tony winner Cynthia Erivo will be starred in the movie. For those of you who don't know, the story of the musical Wicked shows the origin of the Wicked Witch of the West and her reasons and motivation behind her actions through some lighthearted song and dance, as well as showing a darker side to some beloved characters from the original The Wizard of Oz. The story is split into 2 parts that will be released on November 27th of this year and November 26th of next year, respectively. The Fortnite Championship Series is back with FNCS. The Major 1 Grand Finals were last weekend, but it's the future for me, so I can't really bring you results, but you should count on having them in a later Geek Weekly. The Major 2s start on April 12th and will continue until May 12th. Now, hop back on after school, crank some 90s, hit those no-scopes, and get back to gaming. That's all the time we have for today. Hope to see you next time. Until then, geek out.
Thanks, Josh. We learned something new as always. We'll see you next week.
Henry, have you ever wondered how automatic things work, like those faucets that know when your hand is under them?
Yes, all the time. Those machines are actually coded by actual people.
That's so cool. Coding seems like an interesting skill to have.
It is interesting, and it's so important. If you've ever wondered that, too, or want to learn more about coding, check out Girls Who Code. They meet on Tuesdays in Miss Cronin's room from 3 to 4:30.
No prior coding experience is required. Just come, check it out, and have some fun. Next, Drew Wagner, a member of the wrestling team, interviewed students asking them about their matches and experiences on the team.
The wrestling team is full of strong people who take the lead in their matches at every competition.
Let's hear what they have to say.
All right, who am I here with?
Piper Fry,
And what weight are you wrestling this year?
75.
What match or what moves do you think you're gonna hit in your match?
Blast double to a cradle.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
All right, who am I here with?
Grady Spears,
And what are you wrestling this year?
180.
What moves do you think you're gonna hit in your match?
Half Nelson to get him on his back.
All right, good luck.
Thanks to the wrestling team for these interviews. Do you like swimming, Jack?
Yeah, I actually love it. You should come take the American Red Cross lifeguard class with me.
Sounds fun. What is it?
It's for anyone over the age of 11 who wants to learn how to be a lifeguard. It'll help with becoming a better babysitter or just being able to help people in the water. Check out the link in the description below, and if it sounds like something you'd like to do.
If you're wondering why we've been eating cereal this time, it's because of the cereal donation drive until March.
Donate your cereal boxes so we can create a domino effect with them.
Are you interested in becoming an anchor for the next SMS Buzz episode?
If you are, don't be afraid to step into Mr. Reed's room or email him.
That's all for today's episode. Jack
Jack
and
and
Henry
Henry
signing
signing
off.
off. Go Hornets!